I walk around with an axe hanging from the inside of my coat. Not all the time. Sometimes, if I find an axe in a woodshed or a courtyard, I pick it up and I walk around with it. Excite. Is that the right word? Excite. The fear and hope of being caught.
Roddy Romanovich! I just went to the priest to arrange matters about my father's funeral, but he won't open the door on the account of what I do. Could you speak to him for me?
I'm about to be interviewed by the police, but I can speak to the priest afterwards. Where can I find you?
There's an old abandoned cemetery near Semyonskaya Square. Have you heard of it?
I've passed it.
At night prostitutes use it.
I know. I heard.
Well, the customers like it because it's hidden away, and the girls like it because it's busy. If you take a customer off behind a tombstone, there's always another girl there to look after you.
Good.
Any time after midnight?
So good to see you here on our patch. Sit down, you're wonderful boot.
I brought you a letter about the articles I pledged. Have I done it correctly?
Oh, I hope you didn't go through any trouble. Let's see. Yep, that's fine. Fine. Is that everything?
You said that you wanted to question me formally.
Now you want to talk about the murder? No hurry, have a cake.
There isn't any cake.
I won't, thank you, no.
Do you want to question me formally or not?
Do you mind if I walk up and down? Hemorrhoids. I don't want to detract from the seriousness of the situation, but I fear I might start skipping. So, you studied law. Which of your lecturers did you admire the most?
There's a textbook on police interrogation, and you're picking out all the cliches of the art.
Don't make me laugh or I might have a stroke. Sometimes I laugh like jelly for half an hour at a time. Have to watch our step with this one. He's seen through us. The way we lull the suspect into a false sense of security and smack him round the crown of his head with a hammer.
I've had enough of you and your kind coming in here with all sorts of axes to grind. When are you going to get it through your thick head that we're not interrogating you? This is a conversation. We're asking you for your thoughts and insights.
The interesting thing about the murder isn't who did it, but why. Don't you agree?
I'm sick and tired of this murder and have been for a long time. What if the murderer went back to his flat and died?
You said flat.
Pardon?
You said, what if the murderer went back to his flat? You live in a flat?
I'm laughing at you. I did that deliberately, knowing you'd pounce.
He's extremely funny. Comes into the home of the examining magistrate, talks of the extraordinary man, practically begs to be arrested, and then, just as the whole world is about to applaud at his nerve, suddenly faints like a girl at Good Friday Mass.
It has become quite clear that you suspect me of the murder of the pawnbroker and her sister. If you feel that you have the right to arrest me, then do so!
Asking to be arrested again?
It's within every right of mine to walk out that door.
Well, go! Go!
Stop bothering us.
I will not permit you to laugh in my face!
What's wrong? What's the matter? What's this off?
I am not a joke!
You said you were. He's having an attack. You're having an attack. Jesus Christ, the poor boy's ill.
Mentally?
Mentally, physically, everything. Look, believe us when we say we're not going to arrest you.
Why would we arrest
It
you?
makes no sense to arrest you. Look, you're a student of the law. Allow me to explain. Suppose I suspect a man of a crime, and even have witnesses and evidence and so on. Certain men, it's best just to leave them be. If I arrest him too soon, I might be, in a sense, giving him moral support. You're laughing, Rodion Romanovich. The thing is, if I arrest him too soon, I might be putting him under suspense. And suspense can unravel him.
Better to keep a close watch, but let him run around loose.
He won't abscond. Where to? Into the depths of the country? The modern, educated Russian would sooner go to prison than live amongst peasants. And besides, what's running away? It's just geography. Psychologically, he can't escape. By law of his own nature, he can't escape me. You ever see a moth around a candle? Gets burned. Comes back for more.
Moths. There are no moths. It's gobbledygook.
Porfiry Petrovich means that if you give a suspect his freedom, you never know what he might do. He might revisit the scene of the crime and ring the bell to the door in a reminiscing sort of way. And a witness. A caretaker, for instance, might think, on the night of the murder, I saw the same man leaving the tenement in a terrible hurry.
You have a witness?
And if the man denied being there on the night of the murder, we tell against him.
Bring in your witness.
Why bring in a witness to look at an innocent man? No one's accusing you, Rodion Romanovich.
You, for God's sake, stop accusing us of accusing you!
A student from a good family would never pick an axe as his weapon. A peasant murders with an axe.
You're lying. He's lying.
Or, maybe, the murderer was a student who felt that peasants should rise up against their oppressors and was showing them the way to do it.
All this psychology. You think I'll betray myself?
Whoa! You couldn't betray yourself any more than you already have, Rodion Romanovich. You're beside yourself.
Bring in your witness.
Go home to your flat.
I did it, I confess. I'm the man what done the murder. I'm a peasant from Zaris. I was painting houses in Petersburg and houses all that lot. I was working with Black Blow, the old woman, the day of the murder, 2 days before that. That's why I saw her just going up and down those stairs like nobody's business, and that's why I thought, she's rich to me, you're that old woman.
You demented!
Get out of here!
Who let you in?
Do you have any idea how many people walk in here every day and confess to crimes they haven't committed?
If you're wasting our time, you'll be in a lot of trouble.
Done a lot of bad things, a lot of murders. I killed with an axe like a peasant.
Everyone knows she was killed with an axe. What evidence do you have?
Here, stole this watch. She put down the names of people who pawned them and the dates. Look.
Take them away for questioning.
So I'm free to leave?
Yes. Rodion Romanovich! I hope you have someone you can confide.
The fear and hope of being caught.
So did you go to the police station?
Someone confessed.
You mean someone else in fact? Look, your mother sent me to see you when she couldn't visit.
I'm sick.
Well, we'll wait till you're better.
I won't get better. You be me. You be a son to my mother.
Many thanks, but not here.
All other items attended. No, thank you. Thank you. Least I could do.
This is work.
Oh, can be no doubt in my respect, environment, society, so on. In the future, the communes will undergo the present arrangement for the function you fulfill in the present arrangements.
Anything else?
Individuals' development contribute to the darling fully developed society is all I ask. To build strength for the revolution. Ah, what's there?
Oh, go away!
Development of the individual's development. Lately, we've been discussing whether a member of the commune has the right to enter the room of another at all times. There'll be no place for bourgeois ideas of privacy in the commune.
Sonia Semyonovna! Would you like to have a walk around the cemetery?
I shall be watching you, comrade, in case of foul play.
If I take your book about the rights of the individual, will you promise to go?
This is a critique of the rights of the individual. We can discuss it when you give it back.
Who is he?
He lives in the same tenement as Katerina Ivanovna. He used to lend my father books. Did you manage to speak to the priest?
Yes. Look at your hand. It's so white. Not even white, it's transparent. Like the wings of an insect. I can see your bones. Why is it lifeless like a pretty corpse?
What happened at the police station?
Someone confessed.
Good.
At least the police took an interest in me. Who have I got to speak to now? I was thinking today that I should make friends with someone who's deranged or dying like Katerina Ivanovna.
She's not dying.
Of course she's dying.
I was so cruel to her. I was showing her these cuffs and collars that I bought, and she was trying them on in the mirror, admiring herself. And she said, "Can I have them, Sonia? I haven't had anything pretty for years." And I said, "Well, what use are they to you?" I was angry about something.
I came here to confide in you.
What did you want to say?
I must be out of my mind, am I?
No?
Why have I come to speak to you anyway? Look at you. You've abandoned yourself, and all for what? Katerina Ivanovna is going to die, and her little girls will turn into prostitutes before they've turned into women. You're living a life which is loathsome, and even you know nothing good will come of it. You admit that to yourself, you'd throw yourself in the canal.
If I threw myself in the canal, Katerina Ivanovna would have to face things all alone.
So think about it then.
Think about the canal, yes.
I think about it every day I wake up.
What stops you?
Nothing. It will happen one day.
I have this. Gospel.
You take this to work.
Where would I be without God?
Look where you are with God.
He gives me everything I need.
All the ways to lose religion, and you choose God. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a fool among us of Christ. As St. Paul says, God chooses the foolish of the world to shame the wise. He chooses the weak of the world to shame the strong. You're the same as me. We're outcasts, lepers. You haunt the canal sides. You've stepped over like I have.
What have you done?
Come with me
Where?
on a journey.
Where is it you're going?
We walk the same paths, the out-of-the-way places.
You mean the cemeteries?
I don't know how to reach you. I don't know how to reach her! You're living in some distant realm of a fairy tale! She's childish things, and I will show you reality, which is reality. I will show you a light in which darkness is light. When I come back again, I will tell you who killed Lisabetta.
How do you know who killed her?
I will come to you the evening of the funeral.
How much?
25. I don't believe because I was taught. My mother died, and my father taught me to not believe. I know God from experience.
You're deluded!